Have you ever wondered what it would be like to visit Paris with your loved one? A city of light, a city of love, and a city of dreams. Paris, the dream city of Shayla and Patrick, a vibrant couple with a shared passion for travel, food, and most importantly, for each other. The dream began in their cozy Midwestern home, where the scent of freshly baked croissants would often waft through the air, a hint of the Parisian experience they yearned for. Their anticipation was palpable as they pored over maps, guidebooks, and countless travel blogs, planning their dream trip down to the last detail. The excitement in their eyes was infectious as they talked about their impending journey, their voices filled with a mix of eagerness and slight trepidation. They imagined waking up in a charming boutique hotel tucked away in the heart of Paris, its windows opening up to the bustling city streets, the aroma of fresh baguettes and coffee from the nearby cafe seeping into their room. Their days would be filled with visits to iconic landmarks, the Eiffel Tower, the Louvre, the Notre Dame Cathedral, and the panoramic view of the city from the top of Montmartre. Their plan also included savoring Paris's culinary delights, from the buttery croissants and pain au chocolat at a local boulangerie to the rich, creamy escargot at a quaint brasserie. They would end their evenings strolling along the Seine, the city lights reflecting on the calm waters, creating a mesmerizing tableau of the city they had come to love. As the day of their departure neared, Shayla and Patrick's excitement grew. They double-checked their itineraries, packed their bags and their hearts with dreams of the city of love. Their love for each other and their shared dream of experiencing Paris was what fueled their journey, making every step of the planning process an adventure in itself. As Shayla and Patrick boarded the plane, their hearts were filled with joy and anticipation. The city of light was calling, and they were ready to answer. Touchdown in Paris! The city of love welcomed Shayla and Patrick with open arms. As they stepped off the plane, they were greeted by the tantalizing aroma of freshly baked croissants wafting through the air. The city, draped in a soft cloak of early morning light, seemed to be waking up just for them. Their journey through the city streets to their hotel was a visual feast, with grand architecture, charming cafes, and bustling markets at every turn. The hotel, a quaint boutique establishment nestled in the heart of the city, was a delightful fusion of classic French elegance and modern comfort. The friendly staff, the cozy room, and the view of the Parisian skyline from their window was more than they had dreamed of. Their first taste of Parisian hospitality was a delightful blend of warmth and sophistication. The city, with its enchanting allure, had already started to weave its magic. With their eyes sparkling with excitement, Shayla and Patrick were ready to explore Paris. What's a visit to Paris without seeing the Eiffel Tower? Shayla and Patrick found themselves asking this question as they stood at the base of the iconic structure, heads tilted back, eyes wide with awe. The Eiffel Tower, standing at an impressive 330 meters, was a sight to behold. Its intricate latticework of iron, a testament to human ingenuity and architectural prowess, shimmered against the backdrop of the Parisian sky. They held hands as they made their way to the elevator, hearts pounding with excitement. As they ascended, the city of Paris unfurled beneath them like a beautiful tapestry woven with the threads of history and culture. From their vantage point, they could see the winding Seine River, the bustling Champs-Élysées, and the majestic Arc de Triomphe. The view was nothing short of breathtaking. Once at the top, they found a quiet corner away from the crowd. Patrick pulled out a baguette and a couple of croissants from his backpack, their buttery aroma mixing with the crisp air. As they munched on their breakfast, he pointed out different landmarks, recounting historical anecdotes he'd read about each one. Shayla, in turn, captured their journey in sketches, her pencil dancing across the paper, encapsulating their shared experience. There was a certain serenity to be found at the top of the Eiffel Tower. The bustling city below seemed almost peaceful from their elevated perspective. They could see Paris in all its glory, yet they were removed from the rush and noise. It was a moment of tranquility, a pocket of calm amidst the whirlwind of their journey. As the sun began to set, painting the sky in hues of orange and pink, Shayla and Patrick took a moment to simply stand and stare. They were two small figures, standing atop an architectural marvel, lost in the beauty of a city that had stolen their hearts. The Eiffel Tower, a symbol of love, had added another unforgettable memory to Shayla and Patrick's love story. Their visit to this historic monument was more than just a sightseeing excursion. It was a shared experience, a testament to their love and the adventures they had embarked on together. The Louvre Museum, a treasure trove of art and history, was their next stop. An architectural marvel in itself, the Louvre was a bridge to the past for Shayla and Patrick. They were captivated by its vast collection, featuring works from all over the globe, spanning thousands of years. They strolled through the grand halls, their eyes feasting on the masterpieces, each one narrating a tale from a different era. The Mona Lisa, with her enigmatic smile, intrigued them, while the Venus de Milo's timeless beauty left them in awe. As they wandered, they marveled at how the art transcended time and space, connecting them to distant cultures and ancient histories. They were particularly taken with the Egyptian antiquities, the intricate details of the artifacts telling stories of a civilization long gone. They paused for a light lunch, enjoying the quintessential French croissants as they reflected on their journey so far. Leaving the Louvre, Shayla and Patrick carried with them a piece of history and culture. Next on Shayla and Patrick's list was the iconic Notre Dame Cathedral and a cruise along the Seine River. As the couple approached, they were awestruck by the grandeur of the cathedral, a Gothic masterpiece with centuries of history etched into its stone walls. They marveled at its towering spires, the intricately designed stained glass windows, and the stunning sculptures that graced its facade. Inside, the grand arches, the magnificent altar, and the enchanting play of light through the stained glass windows left them speechless. They took a moment to soak in the tranquility and the spiritual aura that filled the air. This wasn't just a visit to a landmark. It was an experience, a journey back in time that left them with a deeper appreciation for art and history. Once they had soaked in the grandeur of the cathedral, they embarked on a scenic cruise along the Seine. As the boat glided smoothly across the water, they enjoyed an array of sights. Majestic bridges, historical buildings, and stunning cityscapes unfolded before their eyes, creating a picturesque panorama of Paris. But no cruise is complete without food, and our food-loving couple knew just that. They indulged in a delightful assortment of French treats. Freshly baked croissants, warm and buttery, paired with a strong cup of coffee. Delicious cheese, creamy and rich, and a bottle of French wine. As they savored these culinary delights, they basked in the beauty of the city, creating memories that would last a lifetime. The Seine River cruise offered them a unique perspective of the city. It was as if they were on a floating canvas, with the city of Paris painting a beautiful picture around them. They saw the city in a different light, quite literally, as the setting sun painted the sky in shades of orange and pink, casting a warm glow on the cityscape. As the sun set, Shayla and Patrick ended their day with a beautiful view of the city from the river. The twinkling city lights, the cool evening breeze, and the gentle lull of the river created a magical end to their day. This was Paris, romantic, enchanting, and unforgettable. Day 2 in Paris started with a delicious breakfast at their hotel and a visit to the artistic district of Montmartre. Shayla and Patrick savored the morning, the aroma of freshly baked croissants wafting through the air. The hotel, brimming with Parisian charm, was an oasis in the heart of the city, a perfect start to another day of exploration. Montmartre was next, a district teeming with history and culture. They strolled around the Place du Tertre, a square filled with local artists, painting, sketching, and sharing their craft. Each brushstroke seemed to tell a different tale, each canvas a different perspective of the city they were growing to love. Stopping by a local cafe, they indulged in a delectable lunch, a symphony of flavors that danced on their palates. They savored traditional French dishes, every bite a testament to France's culinary prowess. They ended their day gazing at the Sacré-Cœur Basilica, its majestic facade a sight to behold. Montmartre, with its bohemian spirit, had left a lasting impression on Shayla and Patrick. No trip to Paris is complete without a visit to the Grand Palace of Versailles. Just a short train ride away from the city center, Shayla and Patrick embarked on a journey back in time to the absolute height of French opulence and grandeur. The Palace of Versailles, once the epicenter of power in absolute monarchy of Ancien Regime France, is an architectural marvel, a symbol of the absolute monarchical system of the Ancien Regime. As the couple stepped through the gilded gates, they were instantly transported into a world of splendor and elegance. The palace's stunning architecture, adorned with intricate detailing and grand statues, spoke volumes of its glorious past. The Hall of Mirrors, with its 357 mirrors, left Shayla and Patrick in awe, reflecting the grandeur of the 17th century French monarchy. The palace grounds were no less impressive. The couple strolled through the immaculate gardens, a spectacle of geometrically aligned terraces, fountains, and canals. The tranquility of the gardens provided a stark contrast to the opulence of the palace, offering a moment of peace amidst the grandeur. And of course, their visit to Versailles would not be complete without indulging in a quintessential French pastry. Shayla and Patrick found themselves at Angelina, a famed patisserie and tea room located within the palace grounds. They relished the flaky, buttery croissants, a delightful treat that added a sweet note to their royal excursion. The Palace of Versailles wasn't just about the grandeur, it was about the stories it held within its walls. From the signing of the Treaty of Versailles that ended World War I, to the palace's transformation from hunting lodge to opulent palace by Louis XIV, every corner of Versailles held a piece of history that brought the past to life. As they wrapped up their visit, Shayla and Patrick found themselves captivated, not just by the majestic beauty of Versailles, but by the stories of power, revolution, and change that it represented. With a taste of royal life, Shayla and Patrick were ready for their next adventure. For their final night in Paris, Shayla and Patrick decided to visit the famous Moulin Rouge. A place of iconic history and vibrant nightlife, the Moulin Rouge was the perfect spot to cap off their memorable trip. Nestled in the heart of the lively Montmartre district, this legendary cabaret has been dazzling audiences with its flamboyant performances since the late 19th century. As soon as they stepped through the red velvet curtains, Shayla and Patrick were swept up in the whirlwind of excitement that fills the air of the Moulin Rouge. The twinkle of the chandeliers, the rich red interiors, and the buzz of anticipation set the stage for an unforgettable night. Before the show, they enjoyed a wonderful French dinner at the cabaret's restaurant. The menu was a delightful culinary journey, featuring traditional French cuisine with a modern twist. The highlight, of course, was the classic croissant. Shayla and Patrick savored every flaky, buttery bite, agreeing that it was the best they'd had during their stay. The main event of the evening was, without a doubt, the spectacular show Féerie. With a flourish of feathers, rhinestones, and sequins, the talented dancers took to the stage. The energy was palpable as they performed the famous French cancan, a dance synonymous with the Moulin Rouge. Shayla and Patrick were captivated by the spectacle, the music, and the sheer talent of the performers. As the final curtain fell, they found themselves applauding along with the rest of the audience, their hearts racing from the thrilling performance. It was a fitting finale to their Parisian adventure, a night filled with laughter, music, and the magic that only the Moulin Rouge could provide. As they walked back to their hotel under the twinkling Parisian night sky, they reflected on their journey. From the grandeur of the Eiffel Tower to the artistic charm of Montmartre, from the historic splendor of Versailles to this final, exhilarating night at the Moulin Rouge, Paris had surpassed their every expectation. With a heart full of memories, Shayla and Patrick were ready to bid adieu to the city of love. As Shayla and Patrick packed their bags, they reflected on their unforgettable journey. Their Parisian adventure had been nothing short of magical, filled with mesmerizing sights, enticing flavors, and heartwarming experiences that would forever be etched in their memories. From the moment they set foot in the city of love, Paris had welcomed them with open arms. It had been a whirlwind of awe-inspiring landmarks, from the towering majesty of the Eiffel Tower to the grandeur of the Louvre Museum, each site more breathtaking than the last. They had walked under the arches of Notre Dame Cathedral, its Gothic splendor a testament to the city's rich history. They had roamed the opulent halls of the Palace of Versailles, a symbol of the absolute monarchy of the Ancien Regime. Their journey had been a feast for the senses. Paris had served them a smorgasbord of culinary delights, from the hearty coq au vin to the delicate macarons. But it was the simple, flaky croissant that had captured their hearts, its buttery goodness a reminder of the city's charm in every bite. They had strolled through the bohemian streets of Montmartre, the artists' quarter pulsating with creativity and life. They had ended their nights with the glitz and glamour of Moulin Rouge, the city's vibrant spirit echoing in the cabaret's lively performances. Each day had unfolded a new chapter of their story. Each night had added a star to their constellation of memories. They had shared laughter and love, savored moments of quiet reflection, and discovered new aspects of each other in this enchanting city. But as they zipped up their suitcases, it wasn't a goodbye. It was a promise to return, a vow to revisit the city that had given them so much. Their hearts were heavy, but they were filled with gratitude for the journey they had embarked on, the memories they had created, and the love they had deepened. With a promise to return, Shayla and Patrick bid farewell to the city of love, carrying with them a piece of Paris in their hearts.